Here's a quick recap of today's price action. Coming into the day, I had a bullish bias because we had a major bullish SMT at these lows from Tuesday. And as you can see on the 15-minute time frame, we also had an internal SMT at the 15-minute, which I want to show you on the lower time frames as well. So right at market open, I think market open was around here, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna draw my markings. So as you can see, we had a major bullish SMT right there. We had a 15-minute internal SMT, so internal and external SMT, which both went into the same direction. Right in market open, we create a 930 Devil's Mark, which is like a strong indicator for liquidity. I was then looking for longs of this 15-minute fair value gap, which was, oh wait, I'm gonna put this to the side, which was right there at that point, but we did not get any of this, or like we did not get an inversion of this gap. We then reswept the low, put in another bullish SMT, so we had again triple bullish SMT, internal, both internal and external. We then created a unmitigated 5-minute fair value gap, which was up here, which I marked as the second IFVG. Why I did that, I'm gonna go through this later. Yeah, right at the bottom, we then had a 30-second inversion. I look at my 30 seconds on Tradeovate because I don't want to pay like an extra, I don't know, $50 just to see like 30-second inversions. But you can look it up yourself. That definitely was a 30-second inversion. Yeah, so I entered with one contract off of this 30-second inversion, and I went break even once we hit this 5-minute. But then I looked at the higher time frames, and I saw at 9:45 when, as you can see, this 5-minute inversion ended up playing. I added another 2 contracts. That's why I put like my entry level was, I think, like around here, I guess. And I obviously went break even once we tapped, or like we swept this high. And at that point, the S already tapped into the 30-minute unmitigated, so I would have been break even either way. Yeah, and then basically I just waited to for price to like tap into the 30-minute, and I think my entry point was like around here, I guess. I think I hit around like a 1 to 1.5 RR, yeah, around that. Because I just did not want to risk like 3 to 4 contracts on this 30 seconds, so I like basically scaled up because I knew that if price is really bullish, then this 5-minute inversion should be, or like this 5-minute gap should get inversed, which it did. So my plan worked out pretty well. Yeah, I again wrote down some, I'm gonna call them notes for you, so that you guys can get why I took this trade. As I said before, my short-term bias was bullish, at least through this unmitigated 30-minute gap, because we had Asian and London highs still intact. We also had an external and internal bullish SMT with this major low from Tuesday and this 8 a.m. low. It also matches our daily profile, again, with Asia and London session just accumulating and putting in nice liquidity, or like generating liquidity. And we then expect New York to distribute and put in the reversal. And also, I also like quickly like noted my 30-second inversion. I've noticed that multiple SMTs are a pretty strong indicator, so look out for stacking SMTs or stacked SMTs. It doesn't matter if they are like, ideally would be external and internal, but you get what I want to say. I think this was definitely play of the day. Pretty nice execution. Another thing which also convinced me that we are bullish is that at 9:30 we did not take out this high right here. So basically we did not sweep any kind of liquidity. And I guess that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, just drop them below in the comments and I can hopefully help you guys. But that's it for Thursday, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow.